Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. And also, good morning, Rumble, because this is rebroadcast on Rumble, and we're happy to be on Rumble. Thank you very much. But good morning, Twitch, and everybody that's watching us on the replay. Again, I am over there on Rumble. Follow me. Go to Rumble and put in the search engine search bar there, Fireman Rich, for the channel, and give me a subscribe, please. It would be greatly appreciated. Good morning, folks. Good morning. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on the Twitch, as well as at Fireman Rich over there on Twitter, where I took myself as a social media observer, social media enthusiast. I like saying that, and we got a lot of things going in there. I brought the laptop there, the new old laptop up. I got Twitch on there. So yes, good morning, Chris Tech. Yes, happy hump day. We are in the middle of the week. We are working towards the weekend here. It's going to be a short weekend. I didn't mention that, but I'll only have Saturday off because I go into work Sunday, so I'm going to be missing the broadcast there for our good friend Tony D, his football, so I'm going to have to get my football picks in. Tony D, he broadcasts on Sundays. He's not broadcasting too much this week because he's working the swing shift. Real world stuff, folks. Real world stuff. You have to take care of the real world stuff. So, Tony D, I will be addressing that tonight. And I got the Wednesday night picks for football. We'll be going over last week's picks, and then next week's picks for me, and then hopefully Tony he'll give me his picks. And what laptop is that? It's just a laptop. A laptop's a laptop. It doesn't make any difference. It's Windows 10. I've said that before, so it's a laptop. I just fired it up there just to see how it would flow in with this flow. Not going to have up there every time. That's what I watch. I follow the football scores and stuff like that when I'm watching the football on the back channel, so I don't have to constantly be looking because my back is to the thing. Yeah, you were just asking. I'm just answering. It's just a laptop. It just as far as that goes, what make is it doesn't make any difference. It's Windows 10. That's all that matters. It has an operating system and it works. But it almost got discarded last Saturday and stuff like that, and find out it still works perfectly. I like the big screen. What size screen is that? Let's see. Let me do a measurement here. I wanted to see that. I think that's. Let's see. Ooh, what's that? Gookie. I spilled some stuff here yesterday. Okay. Let's see. That's 12. That's a 15-inch screen. That's a 15-inch screen. That's a good size screen as far as that goes. A 15-inch screen. So I'm a tech nerd. Yeah, I know you're a tech nerd, Chris. That's why you got Chris Technician in your thing, okay? I like to know. Yeah, to me it doesn't matter. It's a laptop. You know, you got various laptops. The missus has a laptop on hers. The only time people say differentials from laptop, you got your Mac laptops, which are Apple, and this is Windows 10. It's a Windows operating system. That's my difference. Is it Windows or is it Apple? That's the only difference. You know, what make it is, they're basically all the same in my opinion. I've got a Surface 3 here. It's the same thing. That's different than a laptop because you can take it out and it's like an iPad mini. You can, you got finger. That's my difference and stuff. And I try not to make it too techy because you got a lot of people there that aren't techy. And even though I work in a technical arena in the environment I work in, there's people, you'd be surprised how smart they are in doing their job, but when it comes to the basic computer technology, matter of fact, I ended up loading up Microsoft Office on the missus' computer yesterday. She has some work she has to do as far as that goes, and she needed her computer did come with, so I had an extra disk with a license on it, so I fired it up and stuff like that. So, but it's good to know in general what things are and stuff like that. So I brought that up. I'm still having some issues with it. I think I got to get a new battery for it. So that's my next job, to see if to bring it back. But it works pretty good. It works real good. Let's see. Currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, we have 36 degrees Fahrenheit on the thermometer out in the kitchen. Across the river at the weather station, it's a weather. It's that station. A weather indicator, a weather area where it takes the weather. It is 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Out there in Deming, New Mexico, 45 degrees. They're currently 69. Temperatures are getting colder. They are getting colder as far as that goes. 36. It was about 32, 36 yesterday. So they are getting colder as far as that goes with fall. Around the world and our world temperatures in Honolulu, Hawaii, yesterday at 11:34 p.m. it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit, clear blue skies. Phoenix, Arizona, clear skies. I should say blue. I don't know what it's still dark out, so it's clear skies from the moon and the star at 2:35 a.m. 70 degrees in Phoenix. Albuquerque, New Mexico, clear skies at 3:35 a.m. It's 41 degrees. Chicago, Illinois, clear skies. Wow, we got clear skies across the board here in the country. Chicago, Illinois, clear skies at 4:35 a.m. 37 degrees Fahrenheit. New York City, the jungle, clear skies there too at 5:35 a.m. Local. It is 43 degrees Fahrenheit down there. Across the pond in Cork, Ireland, at 10:35 a.m. this morning, it is 57 degrees, cloudy skies. Sunny in Milan, Italy. Okay, there we go. At 11:35 a.m., getting ready for lunch there. 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Down in Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, at 12:35 p.m. in the afternoon. Currently, it is 95 degrees. In New Delhi, India, sunny skies at 3:06 p.m. 90 degrees Fahrenheit. There in Mumbai, India, at 3:06 p.m. is 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Cloudy skies there. In Kuala Lumpur, sunny at 5:36 p.m. currently, 88 degrees Fahrenheit. And then in Tokyo, Japan, they're starting their evening at 6:36 p.m. Cloudy, partly cloudy skies, 61 degrees. Down in Melbourne, Australia, at 8:36 p.m. it's 63 degrees down there Fahrenheit. And in Sydney, Australia, it is cloudy skies at 8:36 p.m. It's 66 degrees. 66 degrees Fahrenheit. And we have our heat on. Yeah, the heater came on. Is the heat on now? I think. Well, it came on earlier, just before coming on and broadcast. What's that? Okay, okay, that's what I'm hearing. I thought I hear the fan over here on this laptop, as far as that goes. So that picture's not too bad. I can remember the screen being a lot better. Oh, I do have the morning coffee with the teaspoon of unsweetened cocoa in it, as far as that goes. And let's see, we have. Oh, I forgot to put this up. I should have put this up, my dashboard, so I can see. Get the count. Let's see. We do have a thought for the day, and it's from somebody back, pretty famous during the late '60s and into the '70s, before he was he parted this world. And that is our do you know who Bruce Lee is? I've seen some of his movies. Bruce Lee. He was Kato for the Green Hornet there back in the TV shows that was back in the 60s, I believe. Yeah, that was in the 60s. He was Kato. Bruce Lee Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was a, let's see, I got the skinny on him. Where is he? Let's see. No, that's not it. This tab. I gotta look at this. Bruce Lee was a Hong Kong and American martial artist. Very good martial artist. Martial artist instructor, actor, filmmaker, and philosopher. He was the founder of the Jeet Kune Do, a hybrid martial arts philosophy drawing from different combat disciplines that is often credited with paving the way for modern mixed martial arts. So he was very skilled in what he did as far as that goes. And he has a quote that is our thought for the day this morning, if I can get to it. And who doesn't know? You'd be surprised who doesn't know Bruce Lee, Chris. You know, they say, who's that? I think for the most part, most people know who Bruce Lee is. His quote and our thought for today is, remember, success is a journey, not a destination. Have faith in your ability. You will do just fine. So Bruce Lee is telling us we'll do just fine. We just got to remember it. The journey is not a destination or success. You know, do I think I'm successful? I think I'm successful in my life so far, but it's not the end of my journey. I got to continue my journey as far as that goes. There's a saying where one chapter of your life ends, a new chapter opens in the book of your life. Okay, so you have many chapters as far as that goes. And so remember, success is a journey, not a destination. Have faith in your ability. You will do just fine. Bruce Lee. And yeah, I've seen it already, Chris. It's already a done deal. I finished Cobra Kai. I think, when did we finish that? Last month, I believe? Oh, yeah. Me and the missus, we've seen all 4 episodes, so we're on top. We're way ahead of that as far as it's been out for a while, and it's starting to get a little. It's still good, okay, but it's not getting as wonky as the movies as far as that goes. The movies, I thought when they came out, was like, wow, they hit the scene, Karate Kid and stuff like that. And hey, good morning, Jeeves. Jeeves coming in from Vancouver, Canada. Great to have you here, sir. I like Cobra Kai. There's some people that don't really like it because they never liked the movies. I like it because you got Daniel and Johnny, the characters. They're older now. They got kids, and the characters are pretty interesting as far as that goes. And I do like it, and as far as that goes. And I think it's a good series. I think they could come out with one more. You can only have so many seasons. Like I just seen the flyer here the other day. Picard is their final season is going to come out. And Jeeves, you like Cobra Kai? Yeah, Cobra Kai is pretty good. When it came out, it's like, wow, it's a continuation. I still have to rewatch Karate Kid. Was there 4 Karate Kids or 3? I know that I'd seen the first 2, and I think it's that 3rd or 4th one. Well, I have to rewatch it and stuff. I don't think I really, not the one where the girl becomes a Karate Kid. It's still with Daniel. Daniel I guess he has the shop with Mr. Minagi and the bungee tree shop, and he goes into Cobra Kai or something like that. So. But it's a good show. But Picard is on its last season. I think they're bringing all the next generation characters back, and that's what's good about these shows and stuff like that, and such that you're able to do that, and it sort of continues the story as far as that goes. Let's see, we got that on there. Our National Day calendar, we have some here. Okay. Yesterday, one of the things that did come up yesterday, when I did the Anchor Morning Audio, that's over on Anchor.fm, Fireman Rich. We're talking about the Hubble spacecraft, but I also did the Good History, and yesterday was National Alaska Day. Alaska was purchased some years back, many years back. but it was Alaskan Day, and that was because of the founding of the state of Alaska, as far as that goes. But we have another national state day, but the states are the states. Alaska's a little more different because we bought it for 21 pounds of gold, which was amount to about $7 million back then. Now it's probably billions of dollars and stuff. But I think the United States got more than the share back, and we got a good chunk of land there. Probably Russia's regretting that. But anyway, National Day calendar today. Today is Wednesday, 19 October 2022. It is the 292nd day. We have it's a 42nd week, and we're 80% through the year. So this is the one that's National Kentucky Day. Let's throw that in with the bin with National Connecticut Day. National LGBT Center Awareness Day. National Seafood Biscuit Day. Okay. Hagfish Day. There, we've got seafood going on. Support Your Local Chamber of Commerce Day. Medical Assistant Recognition Day. And Bra Day USA. Oh, none of those look... you take your pick. I'm not picking anyone. None of them really pops out. Like yesterday was National Chocolate Cupcake Day. That's the days I want. I want something where you can... there's seafood. I never had hagfish, as far as that goes. Yeah, Bra Day, National Bra Day, Bra Day USA. So, I don't know. Put a bra on if you wear them. I guess, I don't know. But there it is. Maybe we'll get some good ones tomorrow. What's this? What do I got this up here for? Oh, okay. So, but what am I watching now? What are we watching on Netflix? I'm trying to think. We're not really watching anything. We're just Cobra Kai was the last series. I think we may be watching. We watch 1883. There's supposed to be something coming out before that, and I think the new season of it's out there in Montana, as far as that goes. God, I can't think of it. It's a Paramount series. Do you watch any stand-up comedy? No, not really. I back in the day, I used to watch Richard Pryor. I liked Richard Pryor back in the day, but if he was to do his act today, I think we had a lot tougher skin back then and stuff like that. I do see a little bit on the YouTube or whatever, and I watch Fluffy. Yeah, I have no idea who Fluffy is. That's the name of a cat, I guess. Oh, speaking of cats, the cats caught a mouse last night. They had a little treat for me when I woke up. I went to the bathroom and I came out, and the cat, I guess it wasn't there when I went in the bathroom. I came up, I opened the door, and there it was. They put it there. They say, "Hey, good morning. We caught a mouse." As far as that goes, let's see. Mr. Twix, me too. He has a new special on Netflix. Okay, Fluffy. I might check it out. I don't know. I don't know what I'm watching on Netflix. I'm waiting for Picard. Picard is coming out on Paramount. I'm waiting for, I guess next is Halo, as far as that goes. What is that? I'm baffled here now as far as that TV show. Let's see, Paramount shows. Paramount. MOUNT. Paramount Home. Is it Southwest or something like that? And that's Jeeves that likes he watches Fluffy, and his name is Gabriel Ingles. His nickname is Fluffy. It was good. Okay. I can't think of the other. The missus likes the one comedian that has the puppets. Who's that?
Jack Dunham.
Oh, Jack Dunham. I can watch. Jack Dunham is funny. I've watched him. I think he's funny. He's hilarious. He's a ventriloquist, very good ventriloquist. Oh, by the way, the cats caught a mouse.
Again?
Yep, it was a
Alright,
bit.
well,
Yeah, they're earning their keep. And you love Jeff Dunham. Yeah, he's good. I like him. He's funny. He's got a good. And I can't think of any on any of the other ones and stuff like that. Let's see. I don't want to bother the missus. She's watching their news here. Let's see. I'm trying to find something. Paramount shows. So like I was saying at the intro there, Tony D, just to give him, oh, here it is, 1883. And then what's the other show? Hang on for a minute. I gotta plug this Surface 3 and it's starting to flicker, so that means the energy it's running low. Oh, what is that? Full list of TV shows and series on Paramount Plus. We'll go over it. Let's see. Oh, Adam, here's one. Adam Devines, you know him. He's a young guy. He had a couple movies out. He's funny. So I don't really know all the names as far as that goes. And let's see, popular. Let's see what's popular on Paramount right now. It's because I subscribe Paramount Plus. How big was it? It's a mouse. Just a mouse. You know, anything bigger than a mouse is a rat, right? Ghost is on there. Okay, Star Trek. I can't. What the hell? I'm not at my best as far as what shows. Let's see. Is Paramount Plus 2000? They got a bunch of shows on Paramount. Picard. That's the main one I'm looking forward to. As far as that goes, it's the one that's out there in Montana. There, what's that park out there? I can't think of it. Let's go. Popular shows. Oh, on the mouse, yeah. Anything larger than a mouse is a rat. Which they stay out in the fields because there's a lot of barns around here and stuff like that. So let's see. 1883. I can't think of it. I'm getting sidetracked here, so it's a mute point. I'll think of it, but there's some good shows out there, and like I said, I can't think of it. What are some other comedians? I can't think of any comedians because comedians are dying. They're on the paid for view and stuff like that, but you don't see them on the main networks that much because which I have no idea. Chris, that's I got 6 cats. It could be any one of them. I don't think it was Jack. I know that Jack doesn't really. He's probably afraid of cats, or afraid of he's afraid of the other cats, but he's afraid of mice. I think if he had to, I don't know. I think I'm not sure. It could be any one of them. As far as that goes, I know it wasn't Jack. So Lucy and the 4 young adult cats, they could be any one of them. It could be them as a group too, stuff like that. So this is an old house. I haven't put out any traps lately, but we know we can. When it gets colder, you hear 1 or 2 mice. So the cats they're earning their worth as far as. They're contributing, I guess, to the household by keeping it mouse-free. Good morning, Tina. Yeah, no problem. I just babbling here, trying to wake up myself as far as that goes, because I was up a little late last night. Slept on the couch and then got up. The Yankees won. That's what I wanted to say. Yankees won last night, so they're starting the American League Championship today down in Houston. And as far as that goes, and yeah, be right back. Get your coffee there. That's good as far as that goes. So the Yankees won pretty good, 5-1 against Cleveland last night. So they're moving on to play against the Houston Astros, which is going to be a tough series. In the National Leagues, I guess it's the two teams, the Padres and Phillies. They're both the wild card. They're both. That's what they said last night. And I'm thinking about, I think they're both the wild card. They won the National, so I really think whoever wins the American League Championship is going to probably win the World Series. He has a good shot at winning the World Series as far as that goes. I don't think, but then again, the Padres, I don't know. I think the Mets lost themselves and stuff like that. But the Padres played good. I don't know about the Phillies. I've not seen the Phillies, so I'll be watching maybe some of the National League Championship. But the Yankees, they move on today, and they had a chance to celebrate a little bit last night, and then I guess they have to get on a plane. They're down there in Texas to play the Astros. So as far as that goes. In this day in history, October 19th, there was a very significant event that took place on October. Well, they said it took place on the 17th, but on this day, okay. The siege started, on the 17th of October. I gotta refresh this cup here. But, yeah, we'll do the dinner report right after this, Chris. The American defeated the British at Yorktown. Hopelessly trapped at Yorktown, Virginia, British General Lord Cornwallis surrendered 8,000 British soldiers to the large Franco-American forces, effectively bringing an end to the American Revolution. That was the end of the Revolutionary War. Lord Cornwallis, one of the most capable British generals, and Britain was the world power back then. Most capable British general of the American Revolution. In 1776, he drove General George Washington's army forces out of New Jersey, and in 1780 he won a stunning victory over General Gates' Patriots at Camden, South Carolina. Cornwallis' subsequently invasion of North Carolina was less successful. However, in April of 1781, he led a weary and battered troops towards the Virginia coast, where he could maintain seaborne lines and communications with the large British army of General Henry Clinton in New York City. After conducting a series of raids against towns and plantations in Virginia, Cornwallis settled in the title town of Yorktown in August. The British immediately began fortifying the town and adjacent properties, Gloucester Point across from Yorktown River. General George Washington instructed Lafayette, who was a French general, who was in Virginia with an army. He led an American army of around 5,000 troops to block Cornwallis's escape from Yorktown by land. In the meantime, Washington's 2,500 troops in New York were joined by the French army of 4,000 men under Count de Something. Washington and this French general made plans to attack Cornwallis with the assistance of a large French fleet under a French admiral. And on August 21st, they crossed the Hudson River to march to Yorktown, covering 200 miles in 15 days. And the Allied force reached the head of Chesapeake Bay in early September. So it goes on. On October 19, General Cornwallis surrendered 7,000 officers and 900 naval personnel, 144 cannons, 15 galleys, and frigates. He just surrendered. So although the war persisted on the high seas, and in other theaters, the Patriot victory at Yorktown effectively ended the fighting in the American colonies. Peace negotiations began in 1782, and on September 3rd, 1783, the Treaty of Paris was signed, formally recognizing the United States as a free and independent nation after 8 years of war. So that's a big, very significant one because it was the start. The United States was officially recognized by a world power as far as that goes. So let's go ahead and get to the dinner report. We're at the top of the hour right now, and I don't really see, other than that event, that was probably the most significant event. So I'm going to call it America defeat the British at Yorktown Day. That's my day for today. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the dinner report. What do we have for dinner, Chris? Let's see, what are we doing on time? We got 33. Yeah, we're at the top of the hour, so we're waiting for the dinner report. Or did Chris run off to take, let's see, for my dinner report, I had three crepes. I had breakfast for dinner. Oh, okay, that's always good that's always good. There was something I saw it was on TV there. I don't know if it was a news item or I was reading about it. So no, actually it was on the news. Tina had bangers and mashed corn on the cob. What are bangers? I think you had those before, and I asked that same question. Oh, backing up. G's had Chipotle, one beef taco, and cheese beef burrito with French fries and Baja Blast. I love from Taco Bell. Oh, it's a sausage. That's right. Okay. Bangers, which is a sausage, and mashed corn on a cob. Yeah, Chris, I asked the same thing. I think Tina's had that before, and we've asked it. We always say, "What is that?" G's had some Taco Bell, but that Baja Blast, I love the Baja Blast. And Tina, mashed potatoes. Oh, you had mashed potatoes also. Okay. Oh, mashed corn. It should have been mashed potatoes, not mashed corn. We had, couldn't think of anything. We had some really good chicken soup, homemade chicken soup yesterday. And we sort of had a loss. The missus wasn't sure, so she did her volunteering thing yesterday and stuff like that. So it's just like we had a couple of deep dish pizza, pepperoni and cheese. So we had deep dish pizza, and I'm going to have a couple slices that were left over for my lunch today. So there's the dinner report for this Wednesday, October 19th, 2022, as far as that goes. So, again, I just want to remind everybody, Tony is working the swing shift. So I made comment on this past Sunday's his fantasy football broadcast that we're not seeing as much of him, and that's primarily because he has to. Unless he's listening this morning. I know I'm like his alarm clock when I come on in the morning there, the notification from Twitter. But he has to work, and so he hasn't gone anywhere, just to let you know. He is still around. He just is working the swing shift. So, plus he's got a young one there he has to take care of and get to school in the morning and all that and stuff like that. So just to remind everybody that Tony is still around, and as far as that goes, and such. So, but I will not be broadcasting or be on Tony's show. I will probably do Saturdays and Sundays. I'm starting to get in the swing where I'm doing the Rumble as far as that goes. Question of the day: do you judge a book by its cover? I'm not a judge. I don't judge. We stand on our own character, Chris, as far as I'm concerned. That's my outlook. You're either a good person or a bad person and stuff like that. And such. I don't like the word judge. There's only, unless I don't like facing a judge if I get a parking ticket or a speeding ticket. So, let's say in this day and age we're too quick to judge. as far as that goes. But we stand on our own character as far as what we do, and as far as that goes. No, I'm just explaining myself. You asked me the question, so I'm just answering it. It's just I'm answering it and stuff like that. So there's certain words that I could use before, but what's the point bringing up? Because people are going to have their opinions. Okay, it's not necessarily judging as a person's opinions as far as that goes. But we. It all boils down. I remember going when I was real quick, because that word, it's just a word, okay? If we strip it down, it just comes down to, even if you strip it down to its core, we're either good people or bad people. There's certain things because of the social norms and stuff like that. But you strip it down, we're just human as far as that goes. That's the way I look at it this day and age. Now, 20 years ago, was I judgmental? Oh man, I'd rake people over the coals and stuff like that. But that was a different time, different. I think I've grown and stuff like that. So I don't like to use the word judge. Now, if somebody does something bad, like dirtbag, like a terrorist or something like that, I have no sympathy for terrorists. As far as that goes, okay, and that's a direct result of 9/11. So, and am I judging? No, I just don't judge. It's just like my feeling is the only good terrorist is a dead terrorist, okay, because I know they have no sympathy whatsoever. The same thing for a murderer, as far as that goes. They have no sympathy for human life. Then that's I don't judge you. Well, I think you say you don't judge, but without even using that word, I think we still do. It's just how you look at it as far as that goes. I think I'm being philosophical and stuff like that. So, it's just like my thing is that I'm at the point where, I'm very protective of my family and stuff like that. So, it's just a matter of, I don't know. It's just judging is an opinion, I guess, in some cases. But when it comes to doing something bad, I have no sympathy as far as that goes. And you could say that it's just my way of looking things. That's what it is. I don't judge. I look at things as far as what they are. What is there, so I always go back to Martin Luther King's. We should not be judged by, he used the words, we should not be judged by the color of our skin. We should be judged by the content of our character. We should be looking at each individual. What is your content of your character? Are you a good person or are you a bad person? Is that judging? You could throw that word judging, but it's basically, for me, that's what it comes down to. What is the content of your character? Because Martin Luther King said that, and those were very, very wise and important words. So, but I got to get going. Hey, just another plug here. Rumble, follow me, please. I appreciate if you do. And I do have to wrap this up and get going. And thank you, Tina, for being here. Thank you, Jeeves. Thank you, Chris Technician, for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching this on the replay on Rumble, where I am at as Fireman Rich. And I'm also Fireman Rich over there on Twitter. And of course, I'm here on Twitch as Fireman Rich. So you guys all have a great one on this hump day for Wednesday. We're halfway through the week to work to the weekend. I'm going to have half a weekend. So thanks, Tina. You too. Thank you, Jeeves. Thank you, Chris, for all being here in the chat. And also thank you for watching this on the replay. And you all have a great one wherever you may be. And happy hump day. And take care, Jeeves. See ya, and there it is. Chris Technician coming in as always, Bazanga. All right, folks, you all have a great one wherever you may be on this big blue marble. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks.